trance weeks in a row. I can't believe it. You can't believe it. 3 straight Wednesdays, folks. Shaman, Barty, beautiful host extraordinary of the show. I told you, every single Wednesday, brand new episodes of the show. Bringing you the recklessness you need and desire. You know how we gotta start this week. The recklessness, which encompassed the entire 2.5 hours of the VMAs. And of course, we must start off with this. Who was more reckless? Kanye West or Lil Mama? This is just my opinion, feel that it is Lil Mama who was the most egregious with her coming on the stage. I don't really like Kanye West at all right now. I'm not a fan of his. I'm a fan of his music, but I think he's a sucker. I think he's a punk for what he did to Taylor Swift. He saw somebody up there he could take advantage of, and that's the reason he ran up on that stage. I have not lost my mother. I may not know everything he's going through, but I know he sized that girl up, sized up the situation, and felt like, you know what? I'm Kanye West. I can do what I want to do. That's wrong. I think he's a sucker for going up there. Do that with 50. Do that with Pink. I heard she was looking for him to sucker punch him square in the jaw. But he picked nice, sweet Taylor Swift, and I didn't appreciate it. And I'm happy that Beyonce and Taylor showed such a class and dignity and handled the situation with that numbnut. But I can't put all the blame on Kanye West. There are a larger group of people who should share some of the blame. You and I. That's right. This has been within his character, and we have let it go on and on and on without checking him. And every time he goes unchecked, his ego becomes bigger and bigger, and he thinks he's more important. And that's our fault. This is not something new. And when people say, oh, that's just Kanye being Kanye, that's what I'm talking about. You are to blame. I am to blame. He's acted a fool at Video Music Awards and Grammy Awards. Now, who cares? These are fraudulent awards. Who votes for these damn things? Does it matter? You're supposed to make money, make music for the money and your fans, not for winning a particular VMA award. If you get a spot on the show and you handle your business, that's it. You move on. You make your money. That's why we're in the music business. We've allowed him to just act a fool over and over and over. We fed the ego, and now look what we got. This bumbling idiot taking advantage of a 19-year-old Taylor Swift country music legend who probably has every right to win that damn award. What did Beyonce, excuse me, pardon me, she danced. It was a great dance, but not the greatest dance of all time, just a dance. I remember when the video came out, people weren't even excited about it. People were hating on it because it was some takeoff or some Mexican. It's not the type of video to get in an uproar about. It is not Thriller. Okay? It's not. That's the greatest video. It ain't say. None of that. Ain't no Madonna hit. It's not on that. It's not even her greatest video. Now, that's not your old lady anyway, so you were just using it as a platform for yourself. You're the sucker, you're the punk, and I think less of it. But part of that is us feeding your ego. But in the case of Lil Mama, when has anybody ever told that little girl she had the importance of a Jay-Z or Alicia Keys or Fizz and Bug? None of them. They are all above Lil Mama. This is what happened with Lil Mama. This is what I truly believe. She was in the crowd, and something snapped in her mind. And it snaps whenever you see someone on stage. Everybody has that moment of, I would love to be on stage. Now, most of us also snap and go, but that would be inappropriate and disrespectful because I belong here. Yes, they're doing a song about New York City, and she's proud to be from New York, but guess what? There were thousands of people in the building, also from New York, proud to be from New York, who didn't jump that monkey ass on stage. So something in her brain told her, I deserve to be up here. I should be up here because I'm a judge on that damn dancing show. Listen, Shane Sparks didn't jump on stage. JC Size didn't jump on stage. Randy Jackson didn't jump on stage. Why did you feel the need? That's why she is more egregious. No one can understand. Lil Mama, you don't even know these people. You ain't even on that level. If they're your idols, be like everybody else and sit your mother ass down in the seats or have a good time. Something in her brain told her she belongs. You don't belong at all. And so all the jokes and all the ill will sent her way, she deserved. She had no business on the stage. And just a simple show decree from me, Barty, you for your host extraordinaire. If you ever decide that, you know what, I'm not on stage now, but I think I'm going to jump on stage in a second, just do this. Just pat your head and find out if your hair is stage approved. Lil Mama's hair was not stage approved because she didn't plan on being on stage. Because if she had planned on being on stage, she wouldn't have braids with a ponytail. That lets you know she wasn't prepared to be up there. She had no business being up there. And if she would just pat the side of her head, she'd be like, ooh, you know what? I'm not supposed to be on stage. She didn't. Her error was more egregious. You have nowhere close to what Jay-Z or Alicia Keys and ruining their moment. And the fact you will always bring that moment makes you a sucker too. You was a sucker. Not as big of a sucker as that damn Kanye West for messing up that girl's spotlight, but a sucker nonetheless. And a few other things that I noticed flipping back and forth through the VMA. I really don't watch it all the way through. I like Lady Gaga's music. If she has a baby penis or not, it doesn't affect me. And I don't understand why it would affect you. Unless you have plans on seeing her supposed baby penis or asking her to show it to you, let her sing whatever song, let her do whatever crazy stuff you've allowed her to do. You are also feeding her ego, people. You keep allowing her to go on and go on and go on. She had a bird's nest around her head by the end of the night. You all you little Gaga fans, you take blame for that. You've allowed her to do these types of things, okay? She looks crazy. She got blood coming out over her. That's y'all fault. And if she's a man or hermaphrodite, whatever, she got baby penis, I don't care about the baby penis. I don't want to see it. Keep making his songs. I'm all for it. Shout out to Janet Jackson for doing a hell of a job doing Michael Jackson tribute. The Madonna thing at the beginning was a little too long for me. I flipped 3 times. She was still talking. Seemingly about herself and not Michael Jackson, but I guess it's nice. But Janet, you did your thing. I'm proud of you. You did an awesome job. And I'm going to leave you alone from now on, and whatever songs you come up with in the next album, I shall support you 100%. But my favorite person of the entire VMAs spectacular had to be Joe Jackson's date. Tanya, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. You are my favorite person. Barty Beautiful, president of local 6969 FLUESY Union, dedicated to the success and proliferation of FLUESYs around these great states in the globe, salute what you are pulling off. I totally believe you've had to touch Joe's wank. And I'm disgusted. Everybody should be disgusted by it. But I believe you have. And I believe you've done it in the pursuit of your money. I'm not sure if your pursuit will be successful, but I appreciate the fact that you are doing what you need to do, at least what you feel to do, something that most people would find disgusting and absurd. You are willing to touch Joe Jackson's wanky to get a little spotlight. Maybe you'll say some things like, oh, well, I'm Joe's new artist or something like that. We don't believe that. I do believe you'll touch that old man's wanky. And listen, if you have that much commitment, and you know how much I love commitment and dedication to your monies, I support you in all your endeavors. Touch that old man wanky. Keep going to award shows. He's the devil incarnate. But you do what you gotta do. I support you in all the things you can do to get the monies. Enough VMA. Alright. Whitney Whitney Houston on Oprah. I got a lot of emails about this and my thoughts. I did not see the entire 2-part episode. I got a real job. I can't watch Oprah all day. And I ain't TV on it. There's too much good programming on right now. From the clips I saw and from the emails I received, I want to speak to all of the Whitney Houston fans who feel the need to blame Bobby Brown for what Whitney did in the past 15, 20 years. I would like to say to all of you who are blaming Bobby Brown, please get the box set of season 2 of being Bobby Brown. Because it's not just Bobby on season 2. You also get to see Whitney on season 2. And guess what? She was just as bad, if not worse, on that show than Bobby. So they are equally responsible for the destruction of themselves and the other person. Yes, Whitney has fallen a mighty long way. And I'm sure some of that blame goes to Bobby Brown. But guess what? Bobby Brown was a man before he met Whitney Houston. He was doing it big as well. And I'm sure she had something to do with his downfall also. They are equally to blame. She says things where we smoke. I don't know whose idea was it to put the crack in the weed. I can't say for sure. But I know they both smoked it together. It wasn't like he forced her. She didn't force him. They did it together. And so you can't blame either one. I'm sick of all this blame being heaped on damn Bobby Brown. He's the greatest. He was the greatest. From like 1988 to 1992. There was a 4-year span that was untouchable. Except for Michael Jackson, nobody could ever touch it. The 4-year, 3-year span was great. And he is not to blame for all Whitney's problems. They helped each other destroy themselves. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.